Hi, my AC's broken, so cut me some fucking slack. Okay. Hi, good evening, I feel like everything's everywhere. Oh my god. Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are. Hello. Let me make sure everything's running. Hi, welcome, welcome. I think I'm gonna let me edit this. There, I like that. Mm, okay. Let's boom, boom, boom. Good evening. Hi, Hi, Remy. Thanks for being first. Lachlan, thanks for being second. Spec, thanks for being third. Sorry, can you hear my AC? Is it really bad? Forgive me. We are we are back finally. It's been a minute. I actually got a little bit sick. I was wearing a mask like most of the time in the convention, but I still ended up getting sick. So it's not too bad. Okay. Sorry, the AC is literally fucking broken. Um, you're fourth. Okay. Thanks, Oko. Yeah, the AC's broken. They're fixing it tomorrow, but you know, we're gonna have to deal with it. Uh, I'm fucking burning, so you're gonna have to forgive me. I think, okay. Anyways, I figured today would be a great day. Well, it's fresh in my brain to talk about, hi table. First off, I want to say hi to everyone. Hi Yuzu. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi Miles. Hi Cade. Hi Mag. Hi Mooney. Yes, hi Moko. Hi Moko. Hi Cece. Saying thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. Um, hi Valen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi Solo. Hi A. Hi Aim. Hi Table. Welcome. Hi Ranky. Hi Kali. Or Kaylee. Kai. Hi Hey. Hayen? Hayen ha? Hi Nolan. If you guys haven't said hi, it's completely okay. It's okay. If you want to say hi, hello. If not, and you choose to lurk, I appreciate it. Um, let's start with one of the most interesting thing is, hi Jade. On my trip, I did have this realization that a lot of you do watch me privately. You don't want to necessarily even chat, not because you don't want to talk to me, more so because you do want to keep it private that you're watching me, and I appreciate you. I want to make that very, very, very known. I had this very interesting interaction, and I'll get to it more deeply. I got this very interesting interaction with a viewer, um, and maybe I'll just skip to it. And she mentioned to me that she didn't want. Uh, she was okay with me posting the photo. I asked her, but she asked to have her face blurred, and she also asked to like flip her badge, um, because she mentioned to me that she wanted to keep that she watches me private, but she still wanted to support me, and I found that very, very interesting because I am. I mean, I'm certified. I'm certified fucking gooner right here, and I am very open about all of my interests and everything like that. So it was a little different to kind of experience someone being like, "No, I don't really do that." Um, and I had no problem with that, but it was something where I did end up thinking about it, um, where I don't know, I in a way didn't expect it, but nevertheless, I appreciate all of you deeply. Okay, so let's go through some photos. I wanted to share my entire experience and kind of go through it. Hi Yeet. Yeets? Yeah, Yeets AFK Tank. That's a good name. Hi Mimi. Welcome, those of you that are watching for the first time. Hello, or first time chatting at least. Um, so I guess let me kind of get into it. Sexuality can be really personal. Yeah. Um, yeah. And I know some of you guys, you might have partners, and if they aren't into you watching adult streamers, I think that's one of those things where it's like you have every right to do that, but if it bothers them, they obviously don't want to see it. So I get it. I get it. So those of you that choose to support me, whichever way you choose to do so, I greatly appreciate it. Whether it just be watching in secret, I'm okay with being the other woman. Hasn't been the first time. Just kidding. So let's go through it. So very first day. Well, let me get the pictures. Hold up. So very first day was so interesting to me. Um, and let me, boop. Okay. So I'm gonna move myself slightly over. Even though I like being in the center, but I'll move myself slightly over to give some space. Yeah. Well, that was one of the kind of things I realized. It's like I can't really publicly be many people's Oshi because a lot of people don't want to share that they're watching porn because um, I'm very much an adult content creator first, right? Yeah, so I understand. It does kind of I feel like in some ways it kind of like feels like, I wish I could be, but I get it. I get it. So very first day. So the first day I arrived, it was just chill. I was picking up my badge. I was talking. It was a relaxing time. Um, that I won't really go into because I arrived pretty late in the day. My flight got delayed. Wasn't great. Sometimes I'll go to hide in closets. Yeah, so I get it, right? I get it, and I don't hold it against anyone. But anyways, back to the fact of the matter. Um, First day, I got Vietnamese coffee. I can't remember what I got. It was this like pandan like salt foam thing, and then we got this like um. So if you guys didn't know, Singh came along with. He's my handler, meaning he is literally my slave for the weekend. He's finding things for me. He's driving me. He's dressing me, undressing me. He's taking my shoes off. He's rubbing my feet. Yeah, he's handling my balls. All of that. All of that. Hi, Sarek. Welcome. So that was a lot of fun. So we went and got. That's why there's two drinks. I'm not a big fat ass that has two coffees. Although I would fuck with two coffees. I just wouldn't finish them. So I got a butter mochi kind of thing, which is really good. It's in the bag there. And then I got this like puff pastry with like a meat filling. It was so good, so good. Loved it. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, so you'll have to forgive me. Um, so there's a picture of me, which maybe we'll like do this. I can't really full screen. Sorry. We have a picture of me with the desserts, which I think we can zoom in on the desserts here. Hi Reggie. Mwah. Meat filling, yeah. So yeah, it was all really good. 10 out of 10. So then we got back and I started getting ready. I got ready, took some pictures with some VTubers, which is really fun. You can see that on my Twitter. And I got dressed. This was the outfit for the day. It was like a Vietnamese style one, so I think they have like a unique one. So this was a lot of fun. You can see my name tag there. I look cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. This was at a soul food restaurant, which I'll kind of get into more because I have some more pictures there. But this was the outfit for the day. I was doing Raphael from Love and Deep Space, which was a lot of fun. Um, the upside of doing this outfit is that even if you don't know what I'm from, I am just well dressed. Like you don't even know who I am, and I'm still like well dressed. So, this was a cute outfit. It was a lot of fun. So I ended up getting so this place was a soul food restaurant, which was really good. The macaroni and cheese fucking hit. This was a picture with Your Last Chance, who is very, 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 very funny. I've collabed with him quite a bit, so you guys can go check that out. We had a little matchy-matchy cosplay. He was Silas and I was Raphael, which I thought was really fun. Um, there's me at the restaurant. I did get my hair dyed purple, which I had trouble maintaining. The macaroni and cheese was literally so fucking good. I don't even have a picture of it. The macaroni and cheese is really, really good. Um, you always see my accent. I'm glad. I'm honored. I'm honored. I'm honored. The macaroni and cheese is really good. I had collard greens for the first time, which were not for me. They weren't bad. They just, you kind of needed to eat them with stuff. I got a picture with some people. Some of them you might know. So that was a lot of fun. Welcome, new puppy. New puppy. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is so good. So we got this picture. If you know who they are, you know who they are. But it was kind of cool getting to meet everyone. So a few people I've gotten to know over the years. Just my time in streaming. And I can choose bacon. That is really good. So it depends on the cheese though. Also, you are following on main. You are following on main. That is amazing. So that right there is a secret gooner. We were talking about that earlier. So everyone, a secret gooner is someone that will not show the world that they be gooning. So it was really cool getting to meet a lot of people. I really want to go to, yeah, my main is Lude. I really want to go to OFFKAI next year. So I got to meet a bunch of people, which was really, really cool. And then we went to a gay club at night. So this was me at the gay club. This is me at the gay club. I'm like tipsy. I'm tipsy during this. This photo is extremely blurry, by the way. Okay, you cannot see it, but it is extremely blurry. Oh, do I have more pictures from the bar? Oh no, some of those pictures I don't have from the bar. So that was how I ended the night. It was so interesting. So when I went to this gay bar, I show up there. I meet up with a bunch of them. I have a group photo with a bunch of LoopTubers, except I didn't show it because it would take so much editing. There's so many people, and I have to put stickers over everyone's faces. Just know there are a bunch. Pupcake, amazing, love her. Great little fancy puppy. She bought me a drink. It was a vodka cranberry with pineapple. Very good. Also, Eclipse, why are you not sleeping? Do you want Eclipse or do you want Wussy? Do you want your pet name? Any hot guys? There were hot guys. There was I don't want to listen to this song. I'm fucking with the Sorry We're Close themes. Either? Okay. So she went to go buy me. She said, "Oh, I'll buy you a drink." I was like, "Oh, thank you." Well, you know what's funny? DRK is Dark Knight for Final Fantasy. Hi, Horsemaster. Mwah. Thanks for the lurk. Mwah. So we go to buy a drink, right? Or she's going with me to buy me a drink, right? And someone taps me on the back. I turn around, and this like cute little Latin boy. Well, he's like the same height as me, but he's cute in Latin, right? He's like actually really hot. He's wearing a Starboy shirt with like holes in it, right? Starboy meaning like the album from what's his face? The Weeknd. He taps me on the back and he pretends it wasn't him, and he was like, "Oh," he's looking up to the sky and everything, like, "Oh, I didn't tap you on the back," and I was like, this fucking idiot, dude. But he's cute, so I'll let it slide. So we get to chatting a bit. Mind you, we're waiting for the drink still. Yeah, I have soda. I need to drink water though. We're chatting for a bit, and he seems kind kind of high or drunk, but I don't know. Maybe he's just kind of weird, right? So I'm like, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna pursue this guy because he seems kind of drunk, and I don't fuck drunk people. Um, and then um, I kind of like let him go. Yeah, yeah, he was my type though. He was my type though. Also, if you don't know the reference, I'm referencing a movie called To Wong Fu. Thanks for everything. And they say little Latin boy in drag, so I just call him my little Latin boy. And he was super cute. And then I get my drink. I'm drinking. I down this drink and I'm drunk. I'm like definitely very tipsy, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I wanna find that Latin boy. But he's gone by then, so I was bummed out. It was really fun. I ended up dancing. I danced, and then I danced with Mr. Goog, who was very nice, and I danced with Pup, and we were dancing, and then I got pulled into like a group, like like a dance circle, and like they pulled me in, and they had to go pretty far to grab me. Like they had to go through some people to grab me. So I think I had hot boy buff, where you know when like people will do things, they'll be nicer to you because they perceive you as being attractive. Because, and I think it's because previously I would dress kind of androgynous, and you guys know I'm in my e-boy era, so I'm dressing a bit more masculine, and I think that people wanted to interact with me more because of that. Um, so I'm wearing this, and they fully pull me in. I had a few other older guys like hit on me and stuff. There weren't that many twinks, I would say, like, or like young guys either. Um, I think like they're all like, everyone was like mid 20s, maybe. I I don't think there were many that were early 20s. Um, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. There were a lot of girls. There was a lot of girls at this gay bar, but when are there not? Um, but yeah, I ended the night having a lot of fun, being pretty drunk and not sleeping with anyone, which was fine. I didn't mind. No, yeah. So then next day, I I got I get in my new outfit. Um, Yona, thanks for the follow. Can they call time Jerry State? Mwah. I got a picture with everyone. So this was really fun. So these are all people that I've never met, and I believe, okay, this is off the top of my head. So from the left, starting from me, which we all know, Anwi. That's Atlas. Don't personally know Atlas. We met for the first time. Also, Black Nails, gang gang. And then I'm blanking. I'm blanking. Does anyone know who the blue-haired one is? Blue-haired angel. That sounds like a huge compliment. Not sure. Can't remember. So sorry. They're tagged on my Twitter, so if anyone knows, let me know. Oh, you know one photo I didn't get? Hold up. I'll have to pull this up on my Twitter. Uh, uh, uh. Here we go. That's fine. I'll pull it up when it's relevant. Okay, so then we have UKL, then we have Tristan, then we have Whiskey, then we have it's upside down Noah, and then we have Pion, and then we have Adriel. So the only people I actually the only person that I legitimately knew was Tristan. So everyone else I was kind of meeting for the first time, which was so fun. Everyone was so nice. This was the outfit for the day. So this was day 2 of OFFKAI. I was Raphael again. However, I was in a different outfit. I was feeling this outfit. I got multiple questions on if this was custom. It's not custom. So I actually was supposed to have a custom one made. However, it all worked out because this was like supposed to be like this was like a really this is like a really nice outfit that was supposed to be like completely done custom. However, the seller ended up trying to scam me, so I just bought a pre-made one for like $150. This is a pre-made one, $150 I got from like a cosplay shop, and it fits me so well. I look amazing. However, I will say the shoes cost the same amount of money as the outfit, because those are horse riding shoes. I could not get nice shoes, other than by buying shoes. But they're nice because I can use them in cosplay in the future. So it ends up working. I look really great in it. I thought this was funny. So I met a fan for the first time. Can you guys tell who that fan is? Wonder if you can. So I met a fan for the first time. I met him the day before, but we kind of got to talking more on the second day. And he was super nice, super nice. It's adorable how he was acting, because I had no clue he was a fan of mine. Okay, I'm just gonna do the play-by-play in my head of what was going down. So the day that I'd met this fan, he was really shy, and he was like, and it turns out we're actually mutuals, and I didn't even know that. And when I saw him, I saw his badge, and I was like, hey, I recognize that name. And I was like, and the first thing I said to him is, I said, I've seen you before. I follow You're Not Safe for Work. And I was like, I've seen you, I've seen you somewhat naked before I've even seen your face. And he was so embarrassed, which I thought was adorable. But I was like, I don't know if he's really, like, I don't know if I was, like, being too forward or whatever, but that's fine. So he's, you know, living his life. And we kind of go our separate ways. But then the next day, which is this picture, is the following day. We ran into each other again for this photo. Right? And again, this is the day before. And he was kind of, okay, low-key, and again, didn't know he was a fan. He was just kind of giving me, like, you know when someone, like, they're watching you. They're observing you. They are clearly into you. And I was like, oh, this is cute. And I was like, I was like, oh, I don't really fuck VTubers, though. So, like, if you didn't know this, I don't fuck streamers. My rule for myself is no fucking streamers. But I didn't know he was a fan. Is it weird that I have a rule of no fucking streamers? I feel like that's not a weird rule. Anyways, I have a rule of no fucking streamers. However, I was like, oh, well, he's very sweet, and he seems very interested in me. So like, I don't mind being like a flirty, having fun. So we're flirting here. Yeah, we're not mixing business with pleasure until we do. So I'm like, okay, we'll get a little cute photo. Why don't you hold my leash? Because I'm wearing a leash in all of my outfits. So I have him get a picture, which I think I look so adorable. Okay, mind you, I'm on my knees for a little bit, and my knees are fucked. My knees are hella bruised. Okay, they're crazy. Oh, we're gonna wait. Hold up. We got ad break. Bro, why can't I just take off ads? Ads are so lame. Alright. Wait a minute. I know. Maybe I do. Waiting like a fucking chump. Sorry, my knees. Nah, you're good. You are good. Okay. I know. How is Twitch supposed to monetize my content? The fuck? Okay, we're back. We're back. Hi, Panda. Mwah. Okay, so back to the story. So, so I'm like, oh, he clearly wants to smash. So like, I don't mind being a little flirty. We have a little fun, right? And I'm like, why don't you hold my leash? And he's extremely reluctant. He's so shy, extremely reluctant. I convinced him to hold my leash. And I was like, tell you what, why don't you take a picture from your point of view? And I'll have my handler take a picture of you taking that picture. Which I think this makes for a great picture. So he takes a picture of me. This is the photo from his perspective. Which you can see my hair isn't a perfect purple. Which is kind of annoying. But I think this is a really fun, like, this is a really fun 3-photo set, which I might actually post. I might post all of this. I think this is great. Anyways, loved it. It was so cute. It was so fun. My knees are extremely fucking bruised. Like, horribly bruised. It's terrible. I get a picture with Pyeon and Noah. Super cute, super nice. Pyeon spilled coffee everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. It was kind of insane. The amount of coffee that was on the ground was hilarious. I'm not even joking. Like, we had to get... Well, I obviously didn't get towels. I'm in full cosplay. We had to get towels. Coffee was everywhere. Noah's holding onto coffee. That's not even his coffee. That's Pyeon's coffee. So I thought that was hilarious. I blurred everyone's face just out of respect. I don't know if everyone's cool with pictures like that, so yeah. I got a picture with Chance again. Oh, that was the last bit of the day. Or that was the last really photo of the day. We ended up going to some Chinese restaurant, which was really, really good. I was so fucking hot. Okay, let me tell you. When I walked into this Chinese restaurant, bitch, the amount of people that stared at me, because, so here's the thing. When I walk in that cosplay, like, yo, the Chinese girlies stare at me. They stop and stare because they're like, oh, this, like, sexy cosplayer. Yeah, I'm referring to myself as sexy because I know I look damn good. But yeah, they would just sit and stare, dude. They would sit and stare. What do I want to listen to? Ooh, I kind of want to listen to. Hold up. So when I was in that Chinese restaurant, they were fucking staring, dude. I was so hot. They literally had to take off. So I had my handler take the jacket off me. Bro, that jacket was so fucking hot. It peeled off me like sausage casing. Like, you ever seen a sausage like chorizo where they have to peel it off? Bitch, that was me. I looked really good though. Yeah, they literally had to peel it off me. It was kind of crazy. Check it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So we ended up getting ice cream. Mind you, my fan is still with me. My fan is still with me. He's coming along because he's a streamer. So he's he's coming with us. It's a pretty big group. I actually we actually were supposed to go to an Italian place, and they were like, we only seat 8 people. We had like 12. To the point where Tristan had to be like, Anwi, you can't invite more people. I was like, oh shit, my B. I just want to hang out with everyone. So that happens, and afterwards, I'm like, oh, let's go get ice cream. So we go get ice cream. I'm sharing ice cream with people. If you didn't know this about me, I'm the type of person where like I want to try everyone's food. Whatever you order, I want to try a bite. You can have some of mine, but I want to try a bite of yours. You got ice cream, I want to try a bite of your ice cream. And I feel like anyone that's actually met me in person, I am extremely flirty. I have no issues with, like, I had this, like, joke where I was just like, oh, well, it wasn't really a joke, because it was fun for me. But it was like, because you know they use the little wooden sticks to eat ice cream? It's like, I'll hold one end of it, and I'll feed you a scoop of my ice cream. Like Lady and the Tramp, but you have to, that's the only way you'll get to taste the ice cream that I have. Well, that's the funny thing is, he refused. Pup didn't refuse, so that made me feel good. And basically, I'm like, oh, you know, I was basically like, oh, I'm really, really sore. Like, come over tonight and give me a massage. And he's like, oh, I'm busy. He's like, I have to go with some friends to drink because it's my birthday. And I was like, oh, happy birthday. And that was the main reason why I was on my knees for him, because it was his birthday. And I was like, oh, if you're a fan, I'll give you a little photo so you can have a little birthday memory. So, you know, we end up, what is it? He ends up getting super drunk for his birthday, so I do not receive a massage. I do receive a massage from my handler, though, which is really nice and helps a ton. Because my legs are so fucking sore. I'm always down bad, but I love being flirty. That's my favorite thing. Like, I feel like, I feel so, like, so, you ever feel yourself, okay, let me tell you, I hit him with the sexiest move, okay? I hit him with the sexiest move. So, at the Chinese restaurant, Tristan goes to the sauce bar. And there's a sauce bar in, like, the back corner of the room at the Chinese place. And I was like, oh, shit, that sounds kind of nice. Because I was like, what sauces do they got? I thought it was going to be, like, a Hai Di Lao, where they have a fuck ton of sauces. No, bitch, they had, like, 3. Anyways. I go to get some. And I see my fanboy looking in that direction. And I was like, oh, he was checking me out while I was getting sauces? But he's, like, pretending to look at the sauces from a distance, which I'm just like, you were not looking at sauces. You were not looking at no sauces. So I walked by, and I hit him with, I walked past him, and I hit him with the shoulder tap. I'm over here, you know. And then I go to sit down in my chair. Tristan is losing it. He thinks it's hilarious. Fanboy is extremely flustered. I think it's hilarious. Either that or he doesn't hear me. One of the two. We're just gonna say he heard me and was extremely flustered. So, okay, here's the thing. Sometimes when you do a hot move, you just have to roll with it, okay? If they don't hear you, you have to play it cool. We're just gonna pretend he heard just in case. Hi Spartan. Mwah. Hi Max. Mwah. I thought I was very sexy there, right? So, later the night comes. He's too drunk to show up and give me a massage. I'm like, that's okay. So I get a massage anyways. Next day rolls around. I don't have a third cosplay. Not that I would have had space, but I didn't have a third cosplay, so I just did this one again, except I did a different hairstyle for Raphael. Because I really wasn't feeling my hair that day. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Cult. I hope you enjoy your stay. Mwah. But anyways, Chance is Leon, like cosplaying Leon. I figured I would just be in this outfit because it's pretty easy to wear. So we're back, total lockdown. I'm looking great. We take a little photo. I love this photo because you get 2 angles of me, and I think it looks great. I really like this, so I had a lot of fun. So then the wonderful, adorable fanboy says, I have a gift for you. And he hands me this bracelet. It's this black bracelet. And I was in the car. So right before we're here, we're going to the car, okay? So he says, well, while I was getting a massage and he was drunk as fuck last night, he messages me. He goes, hey, I have a gift for you. I have a physical gift for you. And I was like, either he's talking about, like, his penis, or he's talking about a physical object. And then he was like, also, I have some desserts to give you. So I'm like, okay, we can hang out tomorrow. Which would be better? Both. And he gives me this bracelet. We meet up, he gives me this bracelet, and he's like, hey, and this is in person. He's like, hey, this is let me text you the address to the bakery. I want to give you some desserts. He gives me this bracelet. So right after this photo was taken, me, Chance, Phantom, Nugget, and Pup, and my handler all get in the car. My handler's driving, obviously. He's my driver. And I see that there's some like Mandarin. I believe it's Mandarin on the actual bracelet. So I gotta ask Phantom, because Phantom knows Mandarin. I go, Phantom, yo, you're gonna have to tell me what this fucking means, because this black bracelet has like gold text on it. Like, what does this mean? I was like, either this is a blessing or a fucking curse. Also, hi, Kaz. It just says horror, yeah. And Phantom explains to me, she goes, oh, no, this is like a protection bracelet. And I was thinking of stuff like, ha, he's gonna need protection. But just kidding, I don't. I only fuck raw. So, they explained to me, so the night before, they explained to me, like, because I was like, oh, I heard he was a fan of me, or he's a fanboy. That is how he's described, a fanboy. And I was like, oh, what's a fanboy? And they're like, oh, someone that really likes VTubers. So I thought when my friends were explaining what a fanboy was to me, I thought they meant like literally like, oh, he just likes VTubers. He's just a fan of a bunch of VTubers. And I was like, oh, that's okay, that makes sense, you know? But I didn't know that they were meaning he's a fanboy of me. I didn't know he was a fan of me. So all last night when I was messaging him and being super flirty, being like, yeah, hold my leash, I'm over here, here's some ice cream, I have to, you know, I'll baby bird it to you, all of that. I'm just doing this flirting because I think it's fun. Not because I'm like, oh, he's a fan, I have to be extra flirty to my fan. It was only at that night, so before this day, like the night before, I find out he's actually a fan of me, and I'm like, oh. And mind you, all of my friends at the Airbnb are like, we literally thought that's why you were flirting with him, because he was a fan of yours. And I was like, surprise Pikachu face. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. So, he's so sweet. Which, honestly, I'm gonna be with you. Him being a fan of me makes me like him more. And I was like, okay, well, if he's a fan of me and not just a VTuber, not just a streamer, not just a content creator, whatever it might be, I'm down. Like, I'm down to clown, you know, smash. Because I find him cute, right? So he takes us to this bakery. The desserts are great. There's a ton of desserts. And you guys know, my love language is being spoiled and being taken care of. So, we get all of these really, really, really good desserts. Like, they're so good. And you know, like when you go to like a place that serves coffee and it's an expensive place, um, the coffee is like less sweet. It's kind of like, and I know it's not worse. I know it means it's higher quality, but like I love trashy things. Like I grew up poor, so for me, the things that are expensive are worse. So the coffee was strong. It was strong. And I was like, no, I want something sweeter. The desserts were fucking good, though. I don't have a picture of it, but there's this really, really good chocolate one, which he recommended. I'm, like, feeding him and shit. And I tell him, hey, so he's asking what desserts I want. I go, I'll get this, like, eclair puff pastry thing, whatever the fuck, right? The one closest to me here. I'll get this, but you have to Lady and the Tramp it with me. Okay? And he excitedly says yes. I have a photo of us doing it. Which is so fun to me. I love that there's just 2 photos of it. It's great. It's great. I'm having a great time. He's red, like, the whole time. It's adorable. Yeah, we both have tiny mouths. And then we try desserts. I'm drinking coffee. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I made him sit in front of me, and I just rubbed his knees and thighs under the table during the whole thing. Obviously not right now, but like during the entire like lunch. Mind you, there's like 12 people. Yeah, I'm rubbing his like thigh under the table, his knee under the table. Which gets him so flustered, he refuses to make eye contact with me. It's so funny. Did everyone know? I'm so curious. I have a few other pictures, but they're not here. So we chill out, we head back, and I get more pictures, super cute.
Bro, that's still gay. You're gay.
I get a picture with everyone. It's just so much fun. We're relaxing. We're talking to more people. Then we go to this really, really, really good Italian place. I take the fanboy, and we're having a great time. Yeah, everyone knew? Yeah, probably. I'm not subtle. You know, I know what I want. When I want something, I get it. I know, right? But that was a lot of fun. I get a ton of pictures. I didn't get to show this, but actually, when I was wearing the other outfit, I got to wear this. I got a photo with another Love and Deep Space cosplayer. I think these guys were boyfriends. If anyone can ID who these are, okay? If any of you can ID who these are, I think they're streamers. If you can ID who they are, please let me know, if anyone knows. So we had Silas hold both of our leashes, which I thought was really funny. But yeah, I thought they were super cute. But yeah, that was fun. So then, later that night, sorry, that was the day before. Later that night, we go to a place called Round One, which is kind of like a Dave & Buster's, which is like an arcade, right? I'm trying to play the crane games. I'm losing like crazy. And then I meet a fan, and she's so fucking nice. She actually gifts me a Kuromishi one, which I have now. Super cute. Love this photo. Super sweet. Wanted to remain anonymous. Got a few other photos from that, which I think I look good here. Then we get... Well, okay. Okay, when I'm here, I'm with the fanboy, and I tell him, hey, come here, come back to my place, and give me a massage. I still want one. You're not allowed to get drunk this time. And... he goes, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Which is code for yes, with extra steps. It's a yes with extra steps. So, he said, after you're done with your parties, because I had to go to this private party by this YouTuber who I love, adore. She's so amazing. Goddess Reverie. Shout out to her. I go to her private party, which is a lot of fun. I meet some really amazing people. They're all super nice. We get some photos. Bro, I get drunk so fast. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cult. I'm Jerry State. Mwah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So he goes, after the party, message me. I am a lightweight. After the party, message me and I'll come by and I'll give you a massage. And I'm like, okay, I'll hold you to that. And he says he's down to go because he messages me later. And once the party's over, and this was the party, it was pretty small. The party was like, so it's a private party. Reverie always hosts a private party in a room, which I love. She's so nice. She's literally so nice. Even if she doesn't attend, she goes in her VTuber robot thing, and she chats with everyone. They serve drinks. They were serving hot pot, which I thought was crazy. And it's a private party. They're all so nice. I get drunk pretty fast. I'm like tipsy. I meet some really nice people. We hang out for a bit. I chat with some people. Then we go outside. There was something after the con called Park Con, where they just hang out outside. And it was so bad. It was kind of cold. I was kind of drunk. Everyone was like a 4 at best. And I was like, there are no bitches. We are bitchless, evidently. So I'm like, okay. It was nice meeting you at the con. Everything is a blur. Everything is a blur. I cannot, for the life of me, remember anything. My memory is so terrible. Someone should have... You know what? I wasn't even too cold. It was just, like, kind of cold. We got In-N-Out, which I'd never had. In-N-Out was not bad. The fries were surprisingly good. The burgers were thinner than I expected, but I don't even finish it. So then we get back to my place. I'm like, hey. So we get back to my place, and I message him. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take a shower really fast. The onions were thick. Right, so I've already... So here's the thing. As I'm telling my fan, I'm like, hey, like, come back to my place. He's constantly asking for my consent. Okay, hold up. Let's pause the fucking music. This man is constantly asking for my consent, as if my vagina wasn't on a silver platter. I'm literally telling this guy, I'm like, yo, he's like constantly asking for my consent. I'm like, what is this? Like, I was like, I want you back at my place. I want you to give me a massage. You can touch me anywhere you want. And he's like, are you sure? And mind you, this is throughout the day. This is throughout text message. He's like, are you sure? I don't want to intrude, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what else can I do? What else can I do? To tell this person, that we like that I wasn't sure what else to do. Right. Which I thought was hilarious, but I was just like, I was like, oh, he's such a like, he's a like, I'm like, this is a puppy. You know what I mean? Like, this is a puppy. This ain't a big dog. This ain't big dog. This is a puppy. Evidently, an extremely tall puppy. Okay, this is a big puppy. Mind you, this is our height difference. He's not fully in the photograph, bitch. He's not fully in the photograph. This is a big puppy. Don't hide in your bed. Face the music. So I'm like trying to explain to him that, like, I want you in my room. So I'm like, okay. I text him. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna shower really quick. I'm hot as fuck. I just got back from a few parties. I wanna shower, like, take off my makeup and stuff. And he's like, okay. And then I tell my handler, I'm like, hey, let him in, and bring him downstairs. Which I'm assuming from his perspective, this is terrifying, because you have to remember, I seem extremely intimidating. I'm like a passenger princess with a handler dog who does everything for me. I'm spoiled. I'm flirty. I'm a little bitchy. And I essentially have a butler. And I'm telling him, hey, go to this house that you've only been to one other time, and a man will let you in, and you have to follow him down some stairs. I like, looking back at it, I'm like, wow. But I thought that was hilarious. I'm so curious. I wanna pick everyone's brain who met me. So those of you that met me, I'd love to hear what your impression of me was, fully unfiltered. Like, I would prefer it's unfiltered. If it's some bullshit ass, like, nicety, I'm gonna lose respect for you. Cause, like, I am so curious how people perceive me when they don't really know me. You know what I mean? Cause I'm assuming I looked fucking crazy. Anyways, he comes downstairs. I'm naked. I'm like, hey, let me get dressed. You can watch. I don't really care. And I'm like, we can get a massage going. So we go upstairs to the Airbnb's, like, main living room. I put on like a YouTube video. I was gonna put on a movie, but I couldn't get a movie working. And I have him massage me. Now, this was when I went to go pick up the body oil, because I was like, I want to be oiled up and massaged. He gives me a massage, while there are other people just chatting and walking around. So it's kind of like a public, very, very, like, sexual foreplay situation. Because he's, like, rubbing my feet, rubbing my calves, rubbing my thighs, like, getting close to my crotch. And mind you, I'm wearing, like, these tiny little blue shorts. And he's rubbing me down while people are watching. And it's, like, the most erotic thing. Because, like, y'all already know, if you watch my fansly, you know, I make a lot of noise. When I'm feeling feelings, I cannot shut the fuck up. I'm noise as fuck. It's why I don't get massages. I don't go and get massages from places, because I'd be fucking loud. And, like, you should hear me when I got laser hair removal, bitch. And he's really good at massages. Like, well, actually, I recorded the massage, so I will be uploading that to my fansly. And you guys can kind of see it. It's just weirdly erotic how, like, because he was really good with his hands. Like, he really, really got in there, and it was fun because, like, he would, like, kind of slowly reach forward more to, like, reach up, like, past where my thighs were. And he was, like, really he was getting more adventurous as the massage went on, and I liked that. And I would occasionally rub his crotch with my foot while everyone was watching, which is so funny. And I was like, I wonder if everyone could tell. I wonder if it was obvious. I'll have to ask. And he's struggling to maintain eye contact while he's literally rubbing me down. It was so adorable how nervous he was. Because he was like, oh, I'm sorry, my hands are sweaty. And I was like, it's okay. It's okay. I don't think I was losing my voice as much as I am now, but he was very cute puppy. And I think it was a lot of fun. So after the massage, because everyone's like hanging out for a while, and they're chatting, they're being disgusting, they're like burping and stuff. It's gross. We go downstairs, and we continue the massage, and let me tell you, that massage was so fucking hot. It was so hot because like I was being massaged by both him and my handler. So I'm being like held down essentially. They're like holding my arms down and massaging my arms. And it was like it was sexy. I was so into it. But yeah, it was a really good time. It was a really good time. Yeah, it was a really good time. But yeah, then I made him swallow my cum. It was good. It went on for a really long time, so it was so late. But yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta break the puppy in. But it was a really good time. It was a really good time. I did not expect to fuck anybody. I mean, obviously, like, I would have hooked up with someone on like an app or something, like on Grindr or something, right? Oops. Just had to check. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Would do again. Would do again. Would do again. But yeah. Yeah. I had a really good time. I had a really, really, really good time. I'm gonna need to train him more because at one point I asked him to take my shoes off for me and he said no. Which, not good. Not good. No, I expected to fuck someone, just not a fan. And not another streamer. Because I was fully gonna fuck someone. Sometimes multiple people. But yeah, he was cute. But yeah, he refused to take off my shoes, which I gotta train him more, because... But I get it, he's like a new puppy. When you get a new puppy, you do have to train them a little bit. Because he's a little... And I know every puppy has a different personality. But he's a little disobedient. And we need to get that taken care of. Gotta get the shock collar? Yeah. Gaia, place. But, yeah. I wonder if they make, like, cock rings that have, like, a leash attachment. What do the puppy change? Nah. Nah, not how that works. Only if I choose. They do? Hell yeah, okay. But yeah. I definitely need to... I wanna... So I think it would be so cute to have, like, an Airbnb with, like, multiple of my pets taking care of me all weekend. I think it'll be so fun. So I want to do that for next OFFKAI if I can, which they moved OFFKAI to. So if you didn't know, OFFKAI is a VTuber convention. So my hope is next year. It's in April. The fuck. My hope is to go back. Okay, mind you, okay, I want to put this into perspective. I'm not short, okay? I just forgot to mention this. I'm not short. I'm 5'7". He is just so fucking tall. Where's OFFKAI? It's in San Jose, which is in California. Like, I'm not actually, like, short or nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just tall as fuck. Yeah, I'm average height, but I'm not short. Like, you have to understand, like, I'm not saying I'm tall, but I'm also saying I'm not short. Short would be, like, 5'4". Right? Like, there are girls that are, like, 5 foot even. He's, like, 6'5". Yeah, he's, like, fucking tall. I love this song. Lower back tap. But yeah, it was a really fun trip. I want to do it again. I wanted to give me another massage. But yeah, I think it would be so much fun. Legitimately so much fun. But yeah, I have a new puppy. So, I managed to charm him. And now I have a new puppy. I'm so excited. Ah. I want to go to a convention and have, like, a bunch of my dogs on a leash. And be like one of those professional dog walkers. Hi, Zeta. Mwah. So I think that would be fun. Hi, Renzu. But yeah. I have a leash. That's mostly for, so Raphael, a lot of the art that people draw him in, they give him a leash. So all of my outfits have a leash on it. Like, you can actually see it in this photo. Right here. You can see it connected to my arm. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I had so much fun. But yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was a good time. Post walk him? Yeah! I think this is a good photo set. Killed the actual dog boy. What do you mean? This is a good photo. I need to get a new phone case. My phone case is so cute, but it's like cracking. Oh, they did. They did, in fact. Why do I look like I'm, like, trying to sell something? Yeah, it is. I think I looked really good in this photo. You should. People would like that. Yeah, but the phone case that I want, it needs to have a fennec. Okay, fennec only. Only fennecs. I'll look with my eyes. Yeah, right? I think it's really good there. That is funny. They will come back. But yeah, I had a really good time. He was super cute. I love having puppy boys. Where's that one picture? Hold up, let me find it. If anyone wants to... Hold up, I gotta find it. More, no more. This? If any of you would like, this could be us next convention. That is what it's like being my handler. Literally just this. Both. I want multiple. I want all the puppies. Me in cosplay. Me asking you to bring a blanket for me because I can't pack it in my bag because my bag's too heavy. Every time. Bag was still too heavy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a mess. Literally, they were like, hey, you're... Okay, y'all won't believe, when I first arrived, my bag was 7 pounds overweight, or 8 pounds overweight. Literally, she said, your bag is too heavy. You either need to take 7 pounds out, or pay $100 fee. And I was like, there is no way I'm taking 7 pounds out. And this is the face I made. They got my ass. They literally got my ass. Literally the faces I was making. So then I had to pay $100. I was fucking pissed. So I had my handler take some of the stuff back and split it. That would be a pretty good phone case background. That would be pretty good. It wasn't even the Bad Dragon. But yeah. It was a lot of fun. This was probably the best convention experience I've ever had. Like, unironically, this was the best convention experience I've ever had. This being the most memorable part. Not just because I got rubbed down. But I just had a lot of fun. I got to meet so many amazing people. Everyone was so nice. One of the... I feel like one of the things that, like, I was kind of nervous about was... So if you didn't know this, as an NSFW creator, I get a lot of people that don't like me, simply for doing that. You get a lot of judgment, you get a lot of stares, you get a lot of people saying, oh, this shit is easy, or this takes no skill, or you don't deserve to be where you are, or they look down on you. And that only happened once. There was one guy, I don't know how big he is. I think he's a somewhat larger streamer. Something God. Something. I can't remember. Kami. It was the only one that gave me weird vibes. Everyone else was so fucking nice to me. Like he was the only one that was, like, legitimately... I don't even remember his name. He, yeah. Yeah, and I get it. Not everyone fucks with NSFW creators. I don't know. I could not tell you. But everyone that I met was so nice. They were so nice. And some people were telling me that they had drama in the past, but I didn't. At least for me, I never had any drama with anyone at this convention. And if someone's beefing with me, I don't know they're beefing with me. Also, can I say, yo, that fanboy sucked on my nipple so damn hard. I forgot to mention. So, he was sucking on them things hard. It felt good, but my nipples were tender after. Yeah. Yeah, for real. It felt good, though. I liked it. And that's not me complaining. I liked it. But I didn't expect him to go so hard. You know what I mean? Because you have to remember... Okay, you have to remember. He's a shy boy. He's a shy boy, but he's like... He's like sucking on my nipples hard and like throating me. I'm like, damn. The shy ones are the craziest. They are. They literally are. The shy ones are always freaks. I love it. Navy, thanks for the follow. Can the cult, I enjoy your stay. Mwah. But yeah, that was a ton of fun. Ton of fun. Would do again. Hopefully next time I can have a second handler. But yeah. It was a lot of fun. Would do them again. Yeah. 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 Hopefully I will. Gonna have to train him, though. See, any dog can do tricks. But not all dogs are obedient. Yeah, I'll have a sip. But yeah, I really liked him. Hopefully one of these days I can introduce you guys to him. Love having new puppies. I always wanted a second puppy, so... I know. We love them. But yeah, that's it. That's all I can remember. Hmm. Yeah. I think next time though, I'm gonna cosplay Xavier. Um, rather than Raphael. I want to do like similar outfits. Like I'll probably do this outfit again. I can just change the hair because they all have that outfit. Um, because my purple didn't always come through, right? So I really want to make sure that, like, I think white would be, or gray would be easier to, like, get. Yeah. So I think that'll be nice. I still look great, though, so. But yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. See the bracelet? Every puppy needs to give me a bracelet to wear. I don't know if I have a picture of the other ones. No, my purple one's on my other hand. So I have a purple one. This one's my own bracelet. Blue one's mine. Welcome back. But yeah. I did finish the story. But yeah. It was a good time. I had a good time. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything. And I'm so curious. I do want to ask a bunch of people, like, what their perspective on OFFKAI was to them. Everything that they did. Because I'm glad that I got a lot of pictures this time around. I feel like... I'll send you the VOD, don't worry. I'll have Weo do, like, a quick recap of it. Weo, get on it. Like a quick supercut. But yeah, I want to go back to OFFKAI next year. I want to hang out with my puppies. I need to train my puppy more. When you get a new puppy, you always have to train them. Because this one's a little disobedient. And yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So I gotta save up lots because I want to make sure I can go because, you know, even if I have a puppy taking care of me the whole time, it's like still getting the flight there is so expensive. My flight was like $800. Well, no. Fans are fans. However, a puppy is someone that's my handler that'll take care of me, that does things for me. They're doing their thing. You know what I mean? And plus, a puppy needs to give me a bracelet and then take me around. Be my handler. Put my coat on for me. Take my shoes off for me. Wash me if I ask. Hi, lizard. Mwah. Maybe. Haven't decided yet. But yeah. But a puppy is... The role of a puppy is built on trust. And reliability. If I want a massage, I get a massage. If I want a massage on my dick, I get a massage on my dick. Yeah, I want to be spoiled. Jokes to drive. Oh, hell no. Nice meeting. It was nice meeting you too. It was so nice. I'm actually curious, since you were at OFFKAI, what was your perspective on it? How did you, like, how was your OFFKAI? If you have, now that it's over, you know, where I guess I'll leave this photo. See, I wanna have a photo of me. Like, I wanna see me. Yeah, it looks so good. It was okay. Wheel, you didn't go to OFFKAI. You suck. You need to go to the next OFFKAI. But you're only allowed to go if you're gonna take care of me and do stuff for me. If you can't, then you're banned. You're not allowed within 500 feet. Oh, 500? That's not a lot. 5,000. You wanna go to one? I think it would be so fun. And going as an artist isn't bad either. You need to go with me, but see, the thing is, you need to be down to do stuff. You don't take orders. See, this is why you're not good at it. You're too disobedient. See, the thing is, let me explain to you guys why I like puppies more. They're obedient, they're loyal, they're cute. You just need a little bit of my weed popcorn. OFFKAI is super far. Wait, OFFKAI's in California. What the fuck are you talking about? Are we going next year? Yeah, I want to go next year. We need to get a house so you can drive me around. Oh, but if you're driving everyone else around, boo. They are money sinks. Well, I think... Okay. Well, you want to be driving me around? I can't imagine. How many people did you drive around? So we're just chatting now. Oh, I have music playing. This VOD probably won't live to see the day. That's okay. Oh, it's on Twitter, actually. So the VOD will see the light of day. Twitter doesn't care. Weo, recap the story for Whiskey for me, please. I think he'll like it. What are we gonna listen to? This is pretty good. You don't hear me? Oh, thank God. It's so low, that's why. Let's go. Oh, you wanna know why? My AC is so fucking loud. Thank the Lord! You know, that's actually... drove 20 kilo, Jesus. I would've fucking ended it. You stream on Twitter? Yeah, I stream on Twitter every time I stream, it's also on Twitter. It's for people that want to... So if you want to watch me... okay, here's the thing. A ton of you watch me on Twitter as in comparison to... And I always tell people, it's okay to do this. It doesn't bother me. I don't use Twitch like that. It's okay to watch me on Twitter. If you don't want to watch ads, just watch me on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. I literally don't give a fuck. I would rather you have a good viewing experience than make, like, what, $5 in ad revenue? I don't give a fuck. I mean, if you want to sub on Twitter and support me in that way and not get ads, great. I literally can't remove ads. It's so fucking lame. But no, I have a ton of viewers on... So if you guys actually didn't know this, I actually have a lot of viewers, just not on Twitch. Like, I don't think... And that's the thing, like, that... So I learned something from this trip. On this trip, I actually learned that a lot of you do watch me. Sometimes I feel like I have no viewers because I only watch the chat on Twitch. But a lot of you watch me on different platforms, and Twitter being a big one. On Twitter, I have a lot of viewers that watch me. So I feel really small, but I'm only small on other platforms. On Twitter, I have a ton of people that watch me. And there are a lot of you that watch me in private. And it wasn't until someone explicitly told me that, like, hey, like, I have a boyfriend, and he doesn't really like that I watch adult content creators. And I sort of, in that moment, understood her, and understood that, okay, yeah, everyone's not like me, where they're, like, very open about the sexy stuff. So that's why I felt very, like, thankful that, like, those of you that choose to support me and choose to watch me, even if I don't see it on Twitch specifically, you're not just there, you know? You are watching, and you are supporting me, and you do care about me. It was such a weird... Honestly, like, it made me feel really loved, as weird as that is. It was a weird... It was weird to kind of, like, have this realization finally. So, I'm thankful. Yeah, I'm just very public about it. So, if you guys do want to avoid ads, you can absolutely watch me on Twitter and then type on Twitch. I don't mind. Okay, I'm not bothered by it. If you had ad blockers, I am... No. Okay. Okay. Okay, no. What I'm saying is download the VOD, and then I want you to clip all the parts of the story, and then I'm gonna send it to Whiskey so he doesn't miss it. I'm gonna send it to Jay so Jay doesn't miss it. Should turn her boyfriend into honor. That's what I was saying. But yeah. Yeah. Well, I get into the meat and potatoes of it because I met a fan. I love this. I need to post this photo set. It's this. This is the fan. We get a photo. And it's his birthday. Isn't that so good? And then he gives me 2 gifts. Yeah, after getting drunk and standing me up. Just kidding. He didn't stand me up. He just got drunk. And then didn't give me a massage that night because he was so drunk. He gave me a bracelet, which was for protection, which we didn't end up even needing. Then he gave me desserts, which was really, 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 really yummy. We shared I don't even know what the fuck this is called. I'm not even sure what this is called. That was fun. Also, for some reason, I really like this picture. Just a shitty employee. What? Oh god, I'm losing my voice. And Eclair, is that in Eclair? I thought, yeah. Anyways, that was really good. You're not a shitty employee. You are a pet. Although I need to get a bracelet from you. What I realized, oh, you can actually see it here. Hold up, maybe we can zoom in. I have multiple bracelets. And I need to get a pet, a bracelet from every pet. So I have a purple one. And then I have the black one. So I need to get a bracelet from every pet. However, I need my pets to be my handlers, so when I go to conventions, they gotta take me places, they gotta drive me places, they gotta take my coat off, they have to rub my feet. If I say jerk me off, they gotta jerk me off. You just gotta do everything for me. My newest puppy did, like, okay, here's the thing. We gotta train this new puppy. Okay? So I told him to take my shoes off for me, and he wouldn't do it. And I'm gonna give him a little grace because he's a new puppy. You know, when you get a new puppy, they're not very obedient. But I think it's because they're scared. It's a new environment. I am talking about you. So we gotta get that figured out. Look, every dog can do tricks, but not all can be obedient. Hi, thanks for the follow, Cult. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm so sorry. Please keep chatting English. Should I call it in the mail? Yeah. For real. Anyways, OFFKAI next year, I want to go. I want to hang out with you guys. I want to have... My goal, if I can, if possible... I would love to go to OFFKAI next year and have a house, an Airbnb, and I don't mind having other streamers there, but I want all of my puppies in the same house. Your own house? Okay, that's true. I guess you'll be the exception. But see, then okay. That's fine. That's fine. I accept that. I still expect to be driven and have my shoes taken off. My jacket taken off. When it comes to, like, a puppy, they need to be reliable and obedient. If I say jump, they need to say how high, off what building. You know what I mean? It is proving my point. It is! Jade's right. Jade is right. It's like, if I say it needs to be done, it gets done. If I say I need Vaseline, I get Vaseline, which... And here's the thing. Like, for example, I told Singh, hey, I need some Vaseline, my fingers are really dry. And you know what he did? He got me the largest tub of Vaseline. And I said, I don't know why you got the largest tub of Vaseline. I can't bring that back. However, did I appreciate it? Yes, I did. Literally, he got, like, a huge tub. Like, a tub. Not a container, a tub. Like, you know how, what is it, Lube Life sells, like, a vat of lube? Like... And if you want to be a puppy, that's the type of application that you need to submit. Over-delivering. Zeta's been here. Yeah, Weo needs... Here's the thing. Weo's not very obedient, and it's because he's a snake, not a puppy. Which makes him... annoying. Because... snakes need a particular environment. They need particular handling. Moko's a kappa. Moko's not real. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Moko. If y'all don't follow Moko already, Moko's my artist. The reason why I look so cute. He's not affectionate, friendly, or socialized. True. That's true. Thank you. Moko's amazing. Actually, next month, my alt pose is finally starting. No, Weo does things wrong. Literally, the last time we did a Fansly stream, this man. Okay, can I explain? I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it. So, last Fansly stream I did with him, I'm like, hey, what's the vibe tonight? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be flirty. We haven't done it in a while, so I think it would be really fun. I go, hey. So first off, he shows up late. Secondly, once he gets there, I'm like, hey, we have to decide really, really fast because we're running late. How do you want to do this? Do you want to do like a top bottom thing? Like, I was like, I'm usually doing kind of a more bottom thing, so I can do it like a top thing this time. He's like, yeah. We could do that. This man is bratty the whole fucking night, and he keeps refusing to be a bottom. And I'm just like, we agreed. We already agreed. Like, he literally, like, you know when someone doesn't get a part in the play, so they start overacting and trying to be the star of the show, and it's like, just say your lines, Jennifer. Just say your lines. Yeah, he was like, I thought you were just trying to fight, and it's like, why would we be fighting? We're on Fansly. Yeah, I was like, what is this man doing? Needless to say, he has been banned from the building. It was so bad. I have a... Do I have the... So there's a clip of it. And I can't even... I don't even know if I have it. I can't play it, obviously, because I'm, like, naked in it. I don't even remember what I say to him. But it's like... It's so funny, because I'm basically like... oh, you're not really good at begging. And he was like, yeah, I am. And I was like, yeah, why don't you prove it? And he just refuses to do it. But, like, I said it like, yeah? Why don't you show me? It's like, it's the way it's said. No, he literally was so annoying. After I came, I messaged him. I was like, what the fuck was that? No, just kidding. It wasn't serious. I thought it was so funny. Oh, we already decided that. You were fired. He was fired on the spot. It was, hey, so... we need you to... I said, we need you to train a new hire, and he was like, I quit. But yeah, it was super funny. But, yeah. Thanks for showing up. No need to ever do that again. Heart emoji. It's so funny. But yeah, I love getting a cosplay. I love having puppies. I'm surprised. You know what? I guess now's the time to say, everyone please please welcome Wesky is my new puppy. Yeah. He's new. Don't scare him. A little doggy. A little cute doggy. Yeah. Yeah. Don't look away. Face the music. There you go. There you go. Little puppy. And we're gonna train him, and we're gonna make him do tricks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought we were gonna keep it on the DL, but he made it very obvious, so I was like, okay, I guess we're not. Yeah. So. I thought that was gonna be, you know. Bro, I'm so fucking hot in here. Shouldn't have, hey. You sealed your fate. Anyways, through your, what is that no. Let me tell you. Wheel was extremely excited to find out that the video involved you. Oh, he, you know what he told me? He said, to be expected. So, it was crazy. Yeah, he was so happy. Oh, he said, oh, as expected. As expected of Master. There's a video? Yeah, there's a video. A massage video. Good. Yeah. Yeah, oh, sorry, it sounded like this. As expected of Master. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. That's literally what he sounds like. No, it's a great emote. Don't let anyone stop you. Oh yeah, I am. So I sent Weo the massage video to edit. I guarantee you, the first thing he did was beat his schmeat to it. And I can't prove it. Where's that one? Like, I know it happened, but I can't prove it. Where's that video? Someone play it. He did ruin another monitor. He fucking did. The monitor cracked. It shot out so hard. Yeah, he has to scan his monitor with the UV light. Thank you.
So
Telling
I have
you.
a problem with you. So as soon as
we all know the truth.
we find out who you are.
Okay, I'm gonna end stream here.
Period.
It was kind of an impromptu stream because I just really wanted to chat about why are you VIP? Because you're my puppy. Be safe, Jade. Mwah. I love my puppies. Yeah. Adorable little puppy. Yeah, I mean, I'll chat for a bit. I was gonna play, well, I was gonna probably play, I keep wanting to open up Twitter. I should not do that. I didn't have any games planned. So I don't really have anything, I just don't have anything planned. Yes. I mean, I'm trying to think. What would I play? I'm also getting sick, despite wearing a mask for a bunch of it. So those of you that... And I only got sick at the very last day, so I think everyone should be fine. And I don't think I'm, like, sick. I don't know. I just don't have any games. I didn't. It's a scary game, though. Am I in the mood for that? It wasn't him. Oh. So far, we have a, I didn't get to say, my perfume combination, you guys. My perfume combination. Okay, you gotta imagine, okay, the perfume combination, was Guidance 46, and Sakura Snow, and Nosferatu altogether. You do. I gave him one of my sweaty shirts with my perfume on it. So his job is to smell it every now and again. You know what's funny? My sweat doesn't even stink. I have the gene, and I have no hair. So, it doesn't really smell like anything but the perfume. Out of context? Yeah. Look, my dogs cannot be embarrassed. You are my dog. You wouldn't have brought it up if you didn't want me to talk about it. You embarrassed all week? Oh my god, how can you be any more embarrassed? Underwear? There's always next time. Underwear would have been weird. A shirt is less weird. Oh. I love that video so much. Yeah. No, he had some pretty good behavior. But yeah, once Wio's done editing videos, because he's taking forever, I'll post them. Yeah. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, babe. Mwah. Next thing you go. Oh, really? Damn. Do you hate your job? Is that why? Or did they fire you? Is it because you brought a twink into the building? Oh, wow. Wait, can I ask? What did your... When I introduced myself to your coworkers, have they mentioned anything about it? That is actually so funny. Okay, you guys have to know. So when I walk... Okay, let's set the scene. When I walk into this... When I walk into this establishment, right? There's like a, there's like a counter with all of the desserts, right? It's like huge. It kind of looks like a jewelry store. The way it's like structured. And I walk up next to him, and I'm like, and they're asking like, oh, what do you want? And I'm like, oh, what's good? And they're asking him, they're like, hey, oh, are these your friends? And I'm like, yeah, this is my man. Well, they didn't say that to me. I'm like, but like, I'm like, this is my man. And the coworker goes, really? And I'm like, this is adorable. And he says no. He said no. He, like, flat out, he said no. He said no to her. Mind you, I'm looking like $1,000,000. Okay, mind you, $1,000,000, pussy tight. He said no. I was like... But obviously, when you're a hottie, you gotta think on your feet. So I go, yeah, he keeps saying no, but... It was, you know? He said no. I thought that was so funny. Where's the surprise Pikachu face? Like, why don't I have that as an emoji? Because legitimately, that's how I felt. It was so funny. But yeah, I had a really good time. The highlight was probably going to that bakery. Also, the ice cream was a highlight as well. It was a really good ice cream place. And then, yeah, no, I want to say that the bakery was a big highlight. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. That would be fun. Yeah, this ice cream place, it was like, I got like 2 scoops. This shit was like 5 scoops. It was huge. There was... I'm trying to think. Yeah. There was only one person I met with super bad breath. And they were a VTuber. I won't say who it was. But their breath was rank, apparently. I had a mask, so it defended me, but Chance was telling, like, damn, their breath is crazy. Which I thought was funny. I did convert some people that didn't like me, though, and they ended up liking me after, which I thought was equally funny. But yeah. I forget. Yeah, no, I mean, I just don't want to get sick. But that's one thing I always try to take care of. You know, brush your teeth, floss, mint, gum, 24/7. Cause yeah, you can be the hottest person in the world, but if your breath stinks, you're immediately a 0. It's crazy. I've been with guys, oh, not been with, like, literally been with, but, like, I've been attracted to guys who are super hot, and then their breath is bad, and you're like, wow. Not great. Yeah. No, I definitely got a little sick because I took my mask off at some point. So... yeah, we gotta make sure that is fixed next time. What game is this? Oh, it's an indie horror game? Oh, God. Maybe I'll play it next time. I'll probably just chill in the server. If you guys want to hang, I'm probably gonna play a little bit of Elden Ring, relax. Just because I have nothing planned. 2 hours of yapping is already a lot. My voice is so hoarse. We will be back later this week. Get back to playing my horror games. I'll be in the Discord server if you guys want to hang. Join Discord, follow me on Twitter. Don't be shy and afraid to talk to me because if you do a really good job and manage to muster up the courage to talk to me, you might end up getting to go home with me. Let that be a lesson. And yeah, it's gonna be a really great time. So yeah, I'll be in Discord. All that. Fansly stream on Saturday. We'll kind of revisit it. Hopefully, Wheel will do better. Okay. You can find me everywhere. Why is that not formatted right? I'm on Kick. I'm on Twitter. I'm on TikTok. I don't really use those. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. You've already gotten in my pants. And plus, you've already become my puppy, so... What is the point of being shy? If not to delay the inevitable. Okay, I'm gonna end stream here. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah. Mwah.